Alright, thanks for checking out Utah Bushcraft. I'm just hanging out in the backyard this afternoon. It's too nice to be inside. Look at those mountains, the sun's shining on them right back there. Oh, man. Beautiful day. So, I got my pack. I'm going to do a quick little gear review on what I've got in there, what I carry with me. So, got the fire going. Gonna have me some hot chocolate. And I'll set this camera up and we'll go from there. I'll be back in a second. Alright, what I've got here is the Fox Tactical Medium Transport Pack. And this pretty much goes with me everywhere. I'm on the local search and rescue. And when we go out on a search or a rescue, this is always with me. Alright, I'm just gonna lay some things out here. Most important, I'll do a review on this pack, the whole pack later. I absolutely love it. Does everything that I need it to do for its purpose. I'm not taking it on a week-long hike. You know, it's just kind of a survival pack, a bug-out bag, get-home bag, whatever. I also use it for my search and rescue, so this is what I got in it. You can see on the outside here, first of all, I've got a couple of rappelling carabiners. I do a little bit of that. Those are always good to have with me. I picked up some of these figure 9s. I haven't used them very much. I've played with them a little bit. Really cool product there for tightening ropes down without doing any kind of knots. This first little pack right here on the outside, this is basically my fire starter pack. And it is attached with Pals webbing, Molly webbing, whatever you call it. That pretty much goes with me wherever. I've showed you this little pack before here. It's a little fly fishing bag. It's got cotton balls in it. It's got some of the little fire puffs. It's got a fire steel. I also keep some Aleve. Those are a Tylenol PM, so that if I'm out, sleep's really important. So anyway, I keep those with me. That's what I keep in that pack there. Also in here, I have all my other fire starter stuff. I got a fire steel. I keep the little kit that I just showed you to build the fire with in the last video. Those are kind of handy. I keep those with me in that. A knife, a striker for some flint. I also have a lighter with me, just in case. So I try not to use that, save that. But anyway, that's that little pack. That's always on the front. On the side here, you can see my survival knife. I picked up this knife. It's a Bulldog, U.S. Marines Bulldog. You know, it didn't cost a lot of money. I think it was on sale at Big 5 for 25 or 30 bucks. So I grabbed it. I've kept it with me I've had it on me for about a year now and used it quite a bit. Really like that knife. That stays with me. In the front of the knife sheath there, I got a knife sharpener. Stays in there, keep a good edge on my knife. Alright, so in the back of this pack, there's a pouch for a water bladder, and I usually keep this tarp right in there, so that provides my shelter. Also, let's start right here in the top. Got me a small first aid kit, an ace bandage, small ace bandage, and you'll notice that I have tons of paracord. So there, I think that one's about 20 feet, and this one's about 10 feet. Those stay right there. Front lower pouch. I keep a pair of gloves with me all the time. I keep with me a couple of these yo-yo reels, yo-yo traps, fish traps. Not legal except for on a couple of bodies of water in Utah as a set line, but I like keeping those with me in a survival situation. I also have with me another fire steel in here, a marker, a pen. I have some smaller cord, paracord bracelet, I always like to keep me a set of vice grips. These are needle nose vice grips. Handy to have in all kinds of situations. Some mechanics wire. We're able to fix all kinds of stuff with just that. So that's the first pack. That's the front of the pack. And let's see here. One thing I like about this pack is everything is really accessible. See the way those fold open and you can access your stuff. So moving on, I keep a camouflage bandana in there. This is my headlight. There's a little bit of hot chocolate I keep with me. This, I've done a video on bannock before. I always keep a little bit of that with me. You know, never know when you're going to get hungry, so if you're out and about, you can stop, build your fire, cook you up some bannock. Keep me a nice little hat there in case I keep that sun off of my bald head. Need to do that. There's some more packs of hot chocolate. This is kind of my, I guess the front of this pouch would be considered maybe my food portion of it. I keep a water filter straw and a container right there. The other thing I keep in here is a meal portion of an MRE. So just some more food there, sustenance, keep me alive. Some more first aid stuff, just a bunch of basics. Band-aids, gauze pads, those. Alright, in this little pack here, I got some black nitrile gloves. You know, in case you run into a situation where there's blood or whatever else, you got to keep yourself clean. A few more gauze bandages in there, also plastic bag for containers. There's an MRE heater, so I know I'm going to have hot food even if I can't start a fire. There is the goodie bag out of an MRE. It's got some hot sauce and some matches and some coffee and some gum. That's kind of good to have with me. Some protein here, oatmeal cookie, and I also keep some beverage powder out of that MRE. Let's see what else I got in here. Some peanut butter, some calories, a chewy granola bar, some M&Ms. So yeah, if we're out and about, we get in a situation where we need food, I think we're going to be covered there. Also on the front of inside the front of this pouch here, got a couple more bandanas in here. There's some tapered leader. Got that in there. Fire striker. And this is just another little multi-tool that I picked up. I keep in there. It's always handy to have that kind of stuff. So keep some pins on here in case I need to pin something up. A couple of keychains. You never know. That kind of stuff will always come in handy. Utensil. So that's that pack. That part of the pack. I'm going to open up the main pack right here. Show you what I carry in here. So this is kind of where it gets down to the good stuff. How much you can see of that. Black pepper and sea salt, sunflower seeds. Those are always good to chew on while you're hiking. More paracord. Got me a little flask here. I usually keep a little olive oil in this. Helps me out with the bannock. So we're good that way. I got my container. And I'll do another little review on what I keep in my container here. For boiling water and whatever else. Use that a lot to cook in. Let's see. I keep me a little stove in here. It's a little backpacking stove with some butane propane mixed fuel. I can do a review on that later too. Always have water with me. It's not a lot, but I do have the water filter straw, so I'm covered water-wise. This is another little tarp shelter that I keep with me all the time. And inside here, this is just one of those little waterproof outdoor gearbox. Anyway, it opens up, and the number one thing that I keep in there is my dry socks. like having dry socks. I don't want wet feet. So anyway, that's good. Some more cordage, a little bit of jute rope, and another lighter, some batteries, a light, you know, different odds and ends there. I got some chapstick in there, some Tums, whatever else. I can do another review on this little pouch too. I keep a lot of good stuff in there. But that goes with me when I transfer packs or whatever. So, any little pouches here. I got some good stuff in here. There's a magnesium bar. There's some Smarties. You got to have Smarties with you. Map of the local hills, local area, and some light sticks. Also up in here, I always keep some hand warmers. I got six hand warmers in there. You never know when it's gonna get cold, but anyway, that's that Fox Tactical Medium Transport Bag. Thanks for watching Utah Bushcraft. Like us, subscribe to us, and keep watching for the next video. We'll have another one soon.